Okay, let's talk about it. All right, see? We ain't going to talk about the name. They know who they are. I want to let y'all know, back in 2020, my stepson walked in the kitchen and caught me doing this right here. I'm doing this to help y'all, not the Campbell's Company. I'm doing this because I don't think everybody needs to just throw their soup away. You know what I mean? Don't just throw your soup away. I've been doing this for 5 years. I knew there was something wrong with the meat that was in these soups. Even the premium soups. Alright, now what we're going to do is go through here. I know this might seem a little tedious, but I promise you, I have been doing this right here for 5 years because I wasn't sure that, that was meat. I just wasn't sure that it was good meat. Okay, had no idea about the 3D printing, especially back in 2020. Had no idea about the 3D printing of foods. Just go through, man. Pick the meat out. I know it seems a little tedious, y'all, but really, I have been doing it, and if you don't want to eat that crap, I'm doing this because people do still have to eat this stuff, and there are people who have this in their long-term storage, like my mother. Okay, I want to make sure that she understands we do not. I'm sighted. If the world goes down, I'm going to be right there with her. So I'll be picking the chicken, or whatever you want to call it, out of her soups as well, But I've been doing this for 5 years, at least. And I do this with every bowl, everything I eat. I pick the meat out because I quit eating meat several years ago. I've had stomach issues. And so I don't eat the meat in anything anymore. I barely eat any chicken meat at all, ever. But this is a PSA, so that y'all don't have to just throw away every can of soup that you've got, because really it's not that big of a loss. It doesn't have to be a loss. I have been doing this right here, and it takes me longer to pick the meat out of my soup to make sure that I'm not eating whatever questionable meat that is. It just, to me, I've always known they were feeding us dicks, hearts, and tongues. You know this. The guts that they have cleaned most of the SHIT out of. We know this. So, I'm not saying this stuff's great for you. No. But when you've got gut issues that I have, you got to find what you can eat and then do the best you can with that. I go through and I pick the meat out of here because, well, I'm not going to eat that meat. I haven't eaten that meat for years. What I'm saying to you all is you don't have to, especially if we are living on a budget, or don't have the money to just throw out our food and go buy new. Especially when we don't even know what kind of new do you buy. What do you buy now? Because this is not the only one that's doing this. Anyway, I'm just letting y'all know that, it's all still salvageable. And you don't have to eat the 3D printed part. I haven't in years. You just have to go through. You have to pick through. If you don't want to eat it, you won't eat it. But you don't have to throw it away, especially for the people who have these kind of things in their long-term storage. Everybody have a great day. Please eat safely.